The following is a Nightfall Media production. For more information, check out nightfallmedia.io. Star Wars Nightfall is a not-for-profit RPG actual play podcast set in the Star Wars universe. Nightfall claims no relationship with Disney, Lucasfilm, or any of their partners or affiliates. Nightfall can be found online at nightfallmedia.io or starwarsnightfall.com. The following episode contains strong language and simulated acts of violence. Listener discretion is advised.
May the Force be with you.
This episode is for Henrik and Lukas. The war between the Republic and the Separatists rages on. With no end in sight, both sides look to desperate measures to end the conflict. After a heated battle with the Dark Jedi Aegis Vulnero, Jedi Padawan MAL'IA has been captured by a bounty hunter known only as the Hound. Chasing down the Hound, Daelen Gault and his companions make the jump to Dathomir, where MAL'IA is expected to be passed off. You're listening to Chapter 20 of the Book of Daelen Gault. The Book of Daelen Gault stars Rob Hunter as Daelen Gault, Richard Caposell as Kinari, Justin Chapman as Kreedo, Paden Castle as Quroc, and myself, Zakk Saam as the Galaxy Master. Paden, question of the day.
Question of the day! What D&D character made a big impact on you that wasn't yours? It could be a DMPC, it could be a player's character.
Love it. Holy cow.
That's tough because I'm a permanent DM.
Yeah, but that means that all those players.
Yeah,
you got to do a player that impacted you at some point.
They mean nothing to me.
He's like, it's definitely none of yours.
You're spoken like a true DM.
You are fodder for my legion.
I think Hard One Surefoot from Not Another D&D podcast. His character was essentially he's a human that was dropped off at a dwarf orphanage. So he's always been an outcast. He's always been completely different than everyone around him. And the story of the podcast ends up with him having two of the best friends you've ever had before. As well as the same guy plays a character who is a guy who's been going through like a million different lives. And he ends up figuring out that he needs to be around for his family and his loved ones in order to fix his own curse.
Yeah.
I know a character that impacted and changed me was when I first started playing D&D was when I was in high school. And I didn't really have people outside of like friends in my life who really wanted to play D&D and take it serious. Like I had friends who do it, but not people who cared. And so I joined the D&D club. And there I met a whole bunch of people who were passionate for the hobby and a bunch of people who gave me a bunch of great ideas that I've carried forward. And one of those people, if you're out there, Vince, you have inspired me to carry this forward, is he was an Italian exchange student who loved playing the ukulele. And so he was a bard. And so he would always play his ukulele and like sing little tunes like on the spot, just like
That's
improv.
Cool.
And then furthermore, since we had multiple tables of D&D going, if you just happen to walk over to your table and just start playing like his uke at you,
yeah, it's atmosphere.
the DM would usually give the whole table inspiration.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
point
God,
of
that's
it.
awesome.
And so since then, I've made it a staple of if you play a bard in my campaign,
Yeah.
whatever instrument you choose, you better have preloaded covers of different songs
That's
with that
cool.
instrument.
That is super cool. I like that.
So yeah, that definitely had a huge impact on me when I was a high schooler.
Nice.
Unless anyone wants to jump in, I think I have mine. I've played with a lot of characters. This is one that I DM'd. So I was DMing. And I think, although there's a lot of characters that I played with that I think are really close second, I think most of the other ones are like bonded with my character at the time really well. But this is which was one of my first loves was the Paladin class. But this was the character that I, as a DM, tortured more than any character I've ever tortured. And it wasn't my intention. This was my brother James, my brother-in-law James. He made and it was like, I think it's meant to be this kind of like lighthearted, jokey paladin character because he was kind of new to D&D. It might have been his first character. I can't remember. But it was Sir Elwood the Blue, and he was pretty much this paladin, but underneath his plate armor, he wore a tuxedo and wore sunglasses. and he was like a blues brother. Like he was literally just a blues brother. And it was just this fun levity. But his story was that he abandoned like the music, and his brother stayed on and tried to live the dream. And he had just lost contact with him, tried to reach out, and his brother was missing. Our campaign starts out and he had joined like a few sessions in. So he came looking to this haunted land where our expedition had washed ashore after a horrible hurricane, looking for his brother who was with our party. And there was only like a few of us that survived. So Sir Elwood joined our party being like, I'm going to save my brother. The shitty thing that I did was there was a sunken temple kind of, and like, there was this forsaken storm giant down there that was pretty much mutating the merfolk into marrow and all kinds of Sahagwin beasts and stuff. And the victims of our ship that survived were transformed as well. So in a final fight against this storm giant, like all of the merfolk or marrow and merfolk we were fighting were corrupted people from our party. And I expected them to figure that out and dropped little clues. My mistake was in the fight. As he was going to kill, because he was like this righteous hell hath no fury paladin, he's going to kill this merfolk. And I shit you not, I did not plan this. He targeted the one that was his fucking brother.
Of course.
Just, there was like 6 in the room.
It's poetry.
And he targets this one. I swear to God, it would have been easy to force. And if I'd thought of it, I would have forced it, but I didn't. And he targets this guy. And I try to, I'm like, as DM, I'm going to give him a hint. I'm like, so as you reach down, this thing's almost dead, and he's like multi-attacking to finish it off. And I'm like, you look down and you see that like gripped in its hand is this tattered black necktie.
Damn.
But he assumes that in the fight, the fucker tore it off his neck. So he gets more angry, pours a divine smite in it, and obliterates his fucking brother. And I don't know what to do. So I just let the fight continue. And at the end, he's like, I'm going to go back and get my necktie. And I'm like, you notice that you're wearing your necktie. And he just like lost it, man. He was like, are you fucking serious? And from there, that was the moment that he went from this comedic character to this like devout, righteous, like everyone gets a chance. We don't execute anyone. Like he became a real paladin out of it. Like he wasn't really a paladin until that moment. And I thought that was such a cool thing. It was like, that was the moment he really took up his oath. And that I thought was like a really cool, I'll never play a paladin the same because of it.
That's cool.
Yeah. Sorry. Long story.
No, that's a great story. You also got to see the exact moment someone got it. They were like, yeah, I get this.
It was, I felt like a dick.
Yeah.
That's a cool story though.
Yeah. It was fun.
I guess.
Justin, you have to pick one of my characters.
Wow. I was going to pick.
Oh, no. Now I feel like an asshole.
From the first time
we should all pick one of Rob's characters.
Oh, fuck off.
From my first campaign ever, Dr. Professor Guan Yu.
Oh, I loved him.
Yes.
I loved him. Thank you, man.
He left such a good impact on me because he wasn't like a character that was really good at like fighting.
Anything. He wasn't really good at anything. But he was a great example of what can go wrong in 3.5.
But that made him better because he did everything else great. Like
I just kept trying.
Just talking and doing stuff. And it just made me like D&D more because that was one of my first experiences. Like, oh man, I like this character a lot.
Honestly, that's a good thing you touched on is that I feel like, because I think we all kind of brought up the same shit. Like, I guess yours was like a bard playing to their abilities, but like, I think some of the best moments are when you make up for your shortcomings, which is, I think, a good example why like you shouldn't just like maximize a character and build to be great. Like, fuck it, have flaws, man.
Flaws are fun.
Not like literal
flaws are more fun.
Flaws, but like when you overcome those things, those are the best moments. That like I sucked at everything, but I was terrible at nothing too.
But it just made the character better.
Thank you,
honestly.
man. That's cool. That's cool to hear.
I liked it, but yeah. It was good times.
Yeah, did you? No, you did. You started. Zakk, we didn't get. Ooh.
So, Rob, sorry to, stoke your ego, but one of my favorite characters is also going to be one, Case Barradoon.
Oh my God, a special place in my heart.
So obviously he was the antagonist of season 1, but in the original campaign and the, I don't even know what you want to call it, like the prequel campaign. So
like
Case Barradoon.
Our legends, I guess.
Yeah, Case Barradoon was, a Jedi Knight. And in the very, very original campaign that BFM DM'd, I was playing a soldier named Solya God. And awesome. Him and Case Barradoon were fucking tight.
Yeah.
Like they were just best buds. And then that campaign kind of fizzled out. And when we did the second campaign, we all pretty much had 2 characters. And I had Kyle Xander, also from season 1, and Solya God. I had brought him back. and Rob had brought back Case Barad-dûn. So Case and Solyak were always super tight, but then Case and Kyle did not get along at all, even though they were both Jedi Knights. They had completely opposite interpretations of the Force and stuff like that. So it was kind of fun to do these massive scenes where I'm playing one guy that loves Case and one guy that hates Case.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it just made it to be super fun. And one of the cool things about that campaign is we would do entire sessions without rolling any dice. We would all just show up at my house, play for 3 hours, and we'd sit on the couch and just talk in character. It was so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was through Case that I really developed this love of storytelling.
Yeah, see, those are those characters that like, I feel like a dick too, because like it's so hard to choose, but like when I was Case, those characters were everything, man. Like that was the whole dynamic.
Right.
Solyak was fucking sweet, man.
It was it was a great campaign. And then like, even in between sessions, we would spend all week texting back and forth, doing these mini scenes just through text.
Oh yeah. That's a fun thing I recommend to anybody.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make it like integral because people have schedules and it can be hard, but like, I think sometimes too, we were talking about this, people talk about like scripting things or some podcasts get ripped on it. And I think even to our extent, like, I guess you could call it scripting, but you should reach out to other players and be like, hey, I'd like to talk to the group about this. You want to have a conversation at some point? To a point, it's scripting, but like, that's how you have those really cool moments.
Storytelling.
That you wouldn't have otherwise. Like DM, but just for your player. It's awesome. No, good memories, dude. That was a good question, man. Air 5.
So last time we played, the entire episode was pretty much a dogfight against the Hound. You had Eneb, well, I guess we found out his name is really Eneb Ray, was tied up and you guys were kind of going back and forth. I believe Kinari was mostly in charge of Eneb. You guys were dogfighting against the Hound. Eneb revealed that they were not going to Alderaan. They were in fact going to Dathomir. And we ended with you guys making kind of a feint move where you were going to hyperspace away to Alderaan and then very quickly hyperspace to Dathomir and chase after them.
And hopefully jump before they catch us.
Yeah.
Yes. And you guys are piloting the White Onyx, which is Eneb's ship.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The cast here at Nightfall Media is proud to present our Patreon, a place to create new experiences while exploring our past journeys.
With content like the Raincor's Pit, an after show where the cast breaks down the most recent episode, and an inside look to the cast outside of the show.
See the casts you love put on a show in other TTRPG systems. Listen to them as they play as scoundrel pirates in Pirateborg, or listen to them as classic adventurers in D&D 5e.
Furthermore, the cast has loads of ideas for your own TTRPGs at home. Try out one of Rob Hunter's fully written out characters, or visit Paden Castle's Vault of Magic Items.
A handful of shows for your viewing pleasure, and take-home goodies for your own TTRPG adventures. All of this for just $3.
Still hungry for more content? Join our Discord server where you can interact with other fans of the show, get notifications of when the cast streams, and updates on Nightfall Media directly from the cast. Hope to see you there.
That's right. I remember all this.
Kreedo is in command.
Kreedo is in command.
All right.
Steering it away.
Yes, I remember this all from last week when we recorded last, of course.
Yes.
Yes,
Our
yes.
very regular schedule.
Extremely tight.
Didn't have any breaks.
Incredibly
Never.
regular.
Why would it?
It feels like it's been 10 months, but it's absolutely only been a week.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Only 7 days.
Because we have the power to warp space and time here at Star Wars Nightfall.
A long, long time ago. We recorded. How does she handle Kreedo?
She's okay. Not my favorite, but it'll get the job done.
Do we have any way of telling if we've been followed? Is this ship equipped with sensors or cloaking device of any sort?
That's a good question. Let me look around. I proceed to look around.
Perhaps we should explore the rest of the ship as well.
Yes, I
We've had enough surprises. I look over at Eneb, who is he like handcuffed? What do we have with him? Is anyone
I believe you guys had him handcuffed.
handcuffed?
He was at least tied up.
Yeah.
So I'm not directly asking him, but I am going to kind of be like, hopefully there are no more surprises. And I'll look over at Eneb, seeing just if I get a reaction at all.
Maybe one or two.
Smugglers. Might look back at Kreedo to see if he's heard that.
And I'm gonna jump in. As a smuggler,
Speaking of smugglers.
yes, I think we should take extreme caution. As a smuggler, I know on my ships I always had false compartments loaded with traps.
Well, we already found this bastard in one. I'm sure there are more. I don't suppose you're willing to help us? I ask Eneb.
No, I think I've helped quite enough.
All right.
I can keep an eye on him. You guys get to searching.
Yeah, how about you're better with smuggling. So I'm going to go with you to search the ship, and I'm there to support if anything goes wrong. You let me know what you need. I really don't know what I'm doing here.
All right, yeah, so I'm gonna start searching the ship, and cinematically, what everyone sees, I start tracing my hand along the wall as if I'm trying to feel for grooves and bumps that aren't noticeable to the eye.
Cool. So everybody give me a perception check that is searching the ship.
Okay.
Percent.
14.
Oh, damn. We got a
Plus 5?
15.
Yep.
Okay, I got a 23.
Cool. So,
you're
Quroc,
fine.
you find 3 separate compartments that are all empty, and then you will find a 4th one tucked in the back that has 6 deactivated IG-86 Sentinel droids.
The moment it pops open and I see them, I'm just gonna take a look over at Daelen. I'm gonna flash him my big crocodile smile and sort of raise my eyebrows at him.
Can I roll to see if I am familiar with the IG units?
Yes.
Or would I be familiar with the IG units? That maybe is an easier question.
Roll to do it.
Also, just
I best I have is galactic lore, so I'm sure that won't be an exceptional DC. It's not mechanics or anything. And I rolled a 1 for a total of 7.
You are unfamiliar with them. It's basically a tall, slender, menacing-looking droid, completely silver and gray. That's about 6.5 feet tall. It has exposed mechanical joints, gears, hydraulic components. It's kind of got this skeletal appearance to it. They all have a carbine rifle with them, but they are deactivated.
That was my next question. So, staring back at that just terrifying toothy grin, I don't think those are astromechs.
no, I don't think so. I'm just glad we found him now. I think we could make some use out of this, and anything we can, we flush out the airlock.
Are you trained in mechanics?
I am indeed.
Well, I suppose you get to work.
All right. So first thing I want to do is I want to disarm all the droids.
Okay. Give me a
then
mechanics check.
So much smarter than I am.
Got it.
That's when the intelligence of a character is failed by the intelligence of a player.
Good thing I didn't have a super deep plan. I got an 11.
You can use your force points and stuff.
I mean, you can spend a force point to add.
It's a D6. Pick the largest one.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure. And then that's going to be 16.
Instead of deactivating them, you just kind of go around to all of them and pull the power supply out.
Sweet.
Oh, they're deactivated probably. One way to do it, I suppose.
And are we able to take the rifles?
Yes. You just take them right out of the hands.
All right, I'm going to add one of those to my inventory. It's a blaster rifle?
Yes.
Cool. I'll pull up the stats and
Maybe
that's convenient.
hard for some to wield. Looking at your chicken wing.
It comes back, I promise. And then I'm gonna take one of them up to Kreedo. I'm just gonna lean it up against the chair behind him. Found a new toy for you, pal.
Oh, what is this?
Found us a blaster rifle as well as a few extra stowaways. But don't worry. And I wink at you. They're sleeping real good.
Nice work.
All right, Mr. Gault. Should we just lug this hunk of junk and throw it out the lock now?
If there's nothing salvageable, I
Well,
don't think I trust droids at this point in time.
besides some parts I could haggle with someone later about, I don't think I got too much more use for them.
I don't think we're gonna have a lot of time to do haggling.
Yeah, I hear Dathomir's got some pretty tight merchants, so let's throw them on out.
Speaking of Dathomir,
Yes, what's
Lovely merchants.
ready to possibly run into the Night Sisters?
I'm sorry, what?
Dathomiri witches? I don't know. Actually, I should probably do a roll. Can me and Kinari roll to see how much we learned at the Academy about the Night Sisters?
Galactic?
Yeah.
Oh!
I totally saw this as a good talking
15.
point.
Yeah.
No, that was perfect, yeah. Just land without talking about it.
All right, cool.
9 plus 11, 20.
There you go. I've shared everything I know already, probably. They told stories of the Jedi Temple, but I don't know how much of it is fairy tale or legend, and I don't know how many there are. I feel like on a full planet it's doubtful to run into them, but...
Well, just based on the name, Sisters at Night don't sound like a bad thing at all.
They are twisters of the Force. They bend it to their will.
Okay, so you would know that the Night Sisters of Dathomir are a clan of powerful, force-sensitive witches who wield dark side magics, a unique form of mystical energy on the shadowy and dangerous planet known as Dathomir. They're known for their rituals and dark sorcery. The Night Sisters can manipulate the Force to perform necromancy, illusion, telekinesis, and even transformation spells. They have a matriarchal society and often dominate the male Night Brothers of the planet, using them as warriors, servants, and slaves.
They're able to twist the Force to do things like bring people back. They can create things out of thin air. It is horrible.
They're creatures of nightmare.
Well, that don't sound too good, but I think I've rolled dice shadier than this.
What worries me is how little we know of their actual abilities. I can sense out Force sensitives. I worry that even if they are few in number, they may be aware of us already.
It's very possible. The planet is mostly run by them. It's a matriarchal society.
Wait, how would they know we're already on the way then? You think someone told them or something?
The Force is a strange thing. It is bound through all living matter. Through many practices, even the Jedi can sense our own kind or our enemies from a great distance. I've been known to sense this at times, and I don't know how powerful these witches are. I don't think they know to expect us, but I know that no Dark Jedi is sneaking up on the Jedi Temple, and I assume they have similar precautions.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Case Barradoon, Kinari and I have a question for you. Why have I never seen your lightsaber before?
Because I do not have one, Suzie. I've never been able to find the one that's right for me.
I believe I can solve that issue for you. Allow me to introduce you to Vader's sabers. They offer so many different lightsabers, you'll be sure to find the right one for you.
Each of their different tiers offers different styles and pricing, with some models offering customizability. Vader's Sabers offers lightsabers modeled after some of the most famous blades, like the Shadow, which is inspired by Darth Maul's lightsabers.
Every lightsaber is empowered by one of their technology cores, allowing the wielder to find a fighting style that befits them. The Eco-Baselit core has an easy-to-replace hollow blade for those who are frequently in duels like myself. The SN Pixel or the Xenopixel core offers gesture controls, flash-on-clash, blaster block effects, and a Bluetooth app to customize your blade further. Finally, the Profi core includes everything the Xenopixel core offers, plus multiple sound fonts, accent swings, and offers further customizability for those of you who know how to code.
I do not know this Vader, but their work is truly exceptional. I demand you tell me where I can get my hands on one of these Vader sabers.
Go to www.vadersabers.com and use promo code NIGHTFALL for 5% off your lightsaber. Lightsabers that are almost real. Really? Well, if they can see us through the Force, does that mean we can see them? As long as you point me at them, I'll take them right down.
I will do my best, but keep in mind in this place, as Kinari said, they are creatures of illusion. Don't trust what you see.
Anything can happen.
We need to get as much information as we can. Possibly find out why the Hound was coming here at all. And then get on with it. Move on.
Well,
All right. Well, how far out are we, Kreedo?
let's take a look, shall we? Is there a way I can perceive how far we are, Zakk?
Just give me a pilot check or a use computer check.
Use
Can
computer.
I use the use window check?
Use a window? I'll just search.
So you've never been to Dathomir, and you've definitely never taken this route to that kind of general area, so you're not sure how much longer it's going to take.
It might take a minute. I've never been there, so we'll find out along the way. Just take a couple of bathroom breaks, and we'll be there in no time.
How long are your bathroom breaks?
Refresher. They're called refreshers in Star Wars.
A refresher break.
Oh.
All right, we should probably settle in. But be ready. We don't want to linger on Dathomir any longer than we have to. Gather what information we can, lay low for a bit, and then we move on. Is there anything else we need to do while we're here, or anything else that people want to bring to the discussion?
The Hound still has my lightsaber, I believe.
Yes.
I want to get that back.
It's true, Kinari, but your lightsaber is but an extension of the Force. It's not necessary as long as you're able to defend yourself. Possessions are not part of you. They are things that come and go.
You're right, but You're right.
The Force is all we need.
Kinari, we'll get it back. We'll get everything back.
As long as it's not at a sacrifice to our mission.
I promise. I don't want to jeopardize getting MAL'IA.
All right. The Force is our weapon, Kinari. It cannot be taken from us.
You're right. You're right.
And I just slap Eneb. I'm just kidding. God, Eneb's just sitting there.
All right.
Yeah, we dealt with
ready?
the droids. Did we actually jettison them, or did we just talk about it?
I don't
You
think
just
we
talked
have,
about it.
but I would like to. I
We
think it'd be
probably
nice.
should,
Yeah. Who knows what?
because I feel like Eneb's gonna have something planned.
Yep.
And are we bringing him? Are we bringing him with us or leaving him here?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought we were going to talk about our trade piece. You mean?
Yes.
I think we should bring him if we're trying to make a trade.
Yes. I think also we should maybe put him back in the cargo space for the time being.
Keeping him down in the dark where he can't move, I think, is a good idea.
I don't like not having my eyes on him. He knows the ship better than us.
That's fair. Well, is there a light? Is there something on the ceiling I could potentially tie him to?
I mean, you could put a hook into the ceiling.
I think we could make it a little harder for him to get out. Hang him from the ceiling where he can't move around so good.
Sounds a bit torturous.
Dark side point.
I have no issues with being a little torturous.
Then we're leaving him here on the ship.
If that would make everyone comfortable, but I think we should take him with us if we want the trade. We gotta show we really have him and haven't left him somewhere.
Yes.
I think we need to take him with us. I think it's already far too likely this ship has been tracked.
Yeah, his face being shown.
It's the Hound's ship.
There's no way she
I don't
can
think
have her
we're
own tracker. No, we don't know.
I think our feint bought time, but I don't think we're out of it.
Also, you bring up a good point. This is the Hound ship. I think when we land on Dathomir, we should take something a little more than the keys with us, just in case they get back to us first. Nothing too crucial. Not gonna disable it forever, but just take a part here. They can't start the ship without it. Take it in our bag. When we come back and try to leave, we can plug it right back in.
I knew we needed you. Do the best you can. Find something.
You got it.
The rest of you, we should get ready. And you, NM, you're coming with us.
Just be happy they didn't let me string you up like a piñata.
Okay, Dathomir.
Somebody give me a galactic lore.
Oh, God.
I got an
Scumbags
11.
or Jedi?
I feel like that's a Kreedo
Either one.
thing.
I can do it, I guess.
What plus do you got?
Team Scumbags.
I only got a +5.
I had a plus 11.
Jesus, Kinari!
I said I have plus 11.
You're just...
You guys didn't listen.
He's just thinking about his lightsaber. Fucker. It was perfectly weighted.
I got a 14.
I made it myself.
Ooh, 14?
So you guys are going to come out of hyperspace over the planet, and you're going to find Dathomir is a dark, eerie planet known for its harsh landscapes, dense forests, and towering mountain ranges. The mountainous areas of Dathomir are particularly foreboding, shaped by jagged, craggy peaks that rise into the stormy skies. These mountains are often shrouded in mist and shadow, giving them an almost haunted appearance. The dark red and black hues of the rock, mixed with the planet's reddish soil, create a bleak, otherworldly atmosphere. The terrain is treacherous with steep cliffs and deep chasms, some of which are filled with dense fog or pools of glowing green ichor, a mysterious substance associated with Dathomir's Night Sisters, the powerful witches who dwell on the planet. The mountains are home to various dangerous creatures such as rancors who make their lairs in caves and crevices carved into the rock. The constant presence of these predatory beasts adds to the sense of danger that permeates this area. Amidst the rocky outcrops, there are ancient, crumbling ruins of long-forgotten civilizations, their stone structures overgrown with twisted vines and dark flora. Some parts of the mountains are dotted with towering trees whose gnarled roots and branches twist in unnatural ways, as though influenced by the dark magics that permeate the planet. At night, the mountains are bathed in an eerie glow from the two moons of Dathomir, casting long, distorted shadows across the landscape. The winds howl through the valleys and canyons, carrying with them the whispers of the dark side that have long thrived in the depths of the planet's wilderness. The Night Brothers and Night Sisters, powerful force-wielding clans, have long called these mountains home, building their strongholds and temples into the rock faces. These structures blend seamlessly with the environment, appearing almost as ancient extensions of the mountains themselves. Legends say that the powerful dark energies flow through the terrain, making the mountains of Dathomir as enigmatic as they are perilous.
That was beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Thanks. That's what happens when I remember to prep stuff.
Oh. So where we want to land?
This
feel
place
as though
is... Do you not feel that, Kinari?
I feel shrouded.
While the Jedi are having their discussion, I'm gonna look over to Kreedo and answer his question with, well, do we even know where to land, or where on this whole planet are we supposed to?
It's a very great question. Anywhere that's clear and not in that green stuff.
Well, better put, where are we trying to find the Hound at?
I feel as though we may be able to use some of our abilities, Daelen.
I suppose. I'm not sure I love the idea of opening myself up to this, I dare say, presence.
Can you feel
Kinari,
it?
it feels like the world itself is breathing hatred.
Don't worry, Shiny. We ain't gonna let nothing bad happen to you.
Okay, we have to make this move.
I don't want to be here any longer than we have to be. Find a clearing, Kreedo.
Search for MAL'IA? You wouldn't be opening up to something random, you'd be opening up to her.
It's a good idea. Hesitantly, I am going to sit down, cross my legs, close my eyes, and try to far-see. I don't think I saw anything last time, if I remember. So it's worth a try to see if something has changed. Got a 27, and I have to exceed her will defense. If I fail, I gain no information, or if they are, where is it? I don't even learn if they're dead or alive if I fail. And I would, if not, I would know if they're dead or alive and gave a vague sense of their immediate surroundings.
You do not sense anything.
Fuck! Okay. I don't sense her, but I'm not sure I can trust anything in this place.
As you guys descend through the atmosphere, Kinari and Daelen, you will find that your connection to the Force, it's not missing, but it seems distorted in some way.
What is this feeling?
It is malevolence. I told you this planet is, I want to say alive, but it feels undead. This place is unlike any I've ever been. I know that you don't feel what we feel, but you both need to stay on guard. Again, trust nothing you see.
Something is very off about this planet.
You have a lightsaber. It's not yours, though, right?
Yes, it's yours.
Okay, I was like, because I don't have, I think, mine on me. No. Okay, they're good.
We'll see what happens. We gotta get in and get out of here.
And I think first things first, we should quickly find a spot to land. And I'm gonna pull out the 777, I'm gonna point it at Eneb. And then I'm gonna look to him and go, "Where are we meeting your lovely bird?"
Make a intimidation or a persuasion.
Woo! Aww. 10.
Even if I told you, you'd never find her.
Can I help
Sure.
with the intimidation? I pull out the conversation starter.
So you're going to make a persuasion check, and if you're successful, you're going to add a +5 to Paden's roll.
Okay. Persuasion, you said?
Yep.
What do you say to
Oh, dude.
How bad is it?
It wasn't a 2 or higher. Let's leave it at that.
Kreedo takes his own gun out and hands it to Eneb.
No.
Just fumbles out of his hand and lands in Eneb's lap.
Well, it must have slipped.
Would someone take the gun from the prisoner, please?
Please. I grab it.
Okay.
You got it?
I'm frail. I would have done it, but this place is distracting.
Oh, thank you. It's this place, the air is making me nauseous.
All right. Here. Take the conversation starter back.
I'll grab it. I'll use this another day.
All right. Where are we meeting the Hound?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, we don't know. So my thought is I just made a mistake. And that is not... Fuck. I made a big mistake. I should have farseed on... I should have been watching her.
The Hound.
It's okay, your logic made sense.
Yeah, and
You're
that
okay.
was my one use. It is not a telekinetic power. Can I get it back in some way?
I think you
I'm
can
happy
spend
to
a
threaten
force
Eneb
point to
again.
move a suite or move a power back to your suite.
So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna spend a force point. Fool. I'm sorry, I was blinded by my fixation on MAL'IA. I can try to sense the Hound instead. This place is consuming my thoughts. I'm gonna spend a force point, get farseeing back, and try to use it on the Hound. I rolled even better. That's a 30 against will defense.
Okay, her will defense is 25.
Oof.
So, as you close your eyes, you kneel down and you look into the force, and you will see the Hound wearing her full set of armor, and she is standing next to MAL'IA's frozen in carbonite body. It is horizontal. The lighting is very dark, but there is a green kind of glow to it. They appear to be in some sort of cave.
They're in
Has she taken...
a cave. MAL'IA's not lost. She's still in that stasis. Cave structures. Do you see anything? You said that they were concealed in the mountains. We need a clearing near mountains.
I can scope it out until we find a mountain range.
You're a bounty hunter. If someone was hiding on this planet, whisked away in the caves, where would you land?
Where would I land?
Yes, where would you land?
Near a cave. Well, probably near
I just
mountain
pace
range.
out of the room.
Sometimes it's hard to find a cave if it's near a mountain range. It's a really hard guess.
Maybe we can start by looking in canyons.
Does anyone think that Kreedo is the Dark Lord of the Sith trying to make me evil through just fucking frustration sometimes?
That was fucking hilarious.
Kreedo's working for the Hound.
You, Justin, you are a master of your craft.
I would land.
No one can do it.
Near a cave.
Huge. Can't even. I'm out of the room. I need to walk that shit off. I'm just like, ugh.
Maybe if we're looking, we should start looking in the mountain ranges, seeing where we can find these caves that they go to.
Better yet, let's scan the mountain range for ships.
That's a good idea.
They have to be parked somewhere, right?
Yeah, where, okay. Kreedo, start flying around looking.
Okay.
Is there a scanner on the ship I could use to detect other vehicles, like a radar of some kind?
Yeah.
Sick. I would like to use it. Is that piloting?
No, it'd be use computer.
You got it. Dog, I'm gonna cry tonight. I'm gonna cry for real.
We're rolling D6s today, guys. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, 5. Let's see.
You punch it and you're like, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, right on.
No, you are
slap the
wildly
side
unsuccessful.
Okay, I'm gonna see if we don't lose this option yet. I'm gonna look to everyone else and go, I've never been too good with scanners. Can anyone scan, see if our radar picks up another vehicle?
I mean, the Jedi Temple trained us barely in computers.
Computers was not ever really part of the training other than the archives.
I'll scan.
You can operate Microsoft Word, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Let me give me a second.
Better than me?
Still not above a D6.
No. Better than me, though.
That's an 11.
You scan the planet. Not only do you not find any like single ships, you don't find any settlements.
Guys, we're the worst trackers in the world.
Do we even know what ship the Hound is on?
Well, we just got into a dogfight last, so I would assume.
Oh, right.
Yes,
But that's not going to help us in any way.
Well, we know what it looks like.
Yeah, but that's
we
still
can just
be seen.
scan what
We'd only hope if we could see the ship, and clearly it's concealed.
We can just scan the mountain ranges till we find something. Do we have any other way?
Yeah.
Maybe we can use the Force to scan for Force users.
Sense the Force.
It's a good idea, Kinari. I mean,
So we know they're in a cave of some sort, or appears to be. Take us in as close as you can to one of the mountains. I'll see if I pick up anything. I didn't see the meeting with anyone, witch or otherwise, so I don't know that I'll even be able to sense MAL'IA in her state, but we can try. All right, find us a mountain, Kreedo.
I'm looking.
There
Do I
are
see
tons and tons of mountains.
Damn. Is there any mountains with canyons? Of some
Literally
sort?
all of them.
Damn. Big openings? Of some
Yes,
sort?
I mean, you're gonna find caves and stuff like that everywhere.
Okay, well, I'll just fly over a mountain range and then I guess
I'll take it
try
from
our
here.
best.
And again, I'm closing my eyes, not targeting anyone specifically this time, but just trying to see if I detect any Force-sensitive people. I believe that's the criteria. I know how many Force users are within range and their approximate distance and direction, and if I've met them before or not. 35.
And what's the range on that? 100 kilometers?
100 kilometers, which from starship perspective is not as much as it seems.
Right. So you're going to find at least a few thousand Force users in every direction. None of them you have met before.
There are literally thousands of them.
Okay.
This is overwhelming.
Thousands, you say?
And MAL'IA's not among them.
And the longer we wait here, the more of a chance any of those 1,000s are gonna give us some hell. I'm getting real tired of waiting. I'm gonna grab the bindings of Eneb and I'm gonna drag them over towards where the bay door goes down. I'm gonna yell, Kreedo, open the bay door. I'm gonna have one more conversation with him that I'm hoping leads us somewhere.
Okay.
I just lock eyes with Kinari, trying to get a vibe on like what we're doing here, because this is not okay.
I'm opening it up.
I'm gonna jump down into the bay area. Just be ready.
Okay. So
I'm not stopping this.
with the bay door lowered and us standing on the ramp, I'm gonna hold on to his bindings and have him kind of on his knees below me. And I'm gonna look him in the eyes and go, now, one last chance, and I'm a gambler, and I'm putting a bet on your life, and I don't care if it's called, all right? Where is the Hound taking MAL'IA?
Make a persuasion.
All right. Come on, please. Please roll right. I've been rolling so bad. I need one.
Roll, yeah.
You have to beat a 26.
I did not. I got a 15.
Okay.
I guess I'll use
You're getting a loogie in your eye.
I can't even use a force point.
Got a 15.
Yes.
You could technically do it if you got 2 6s.
You only take the higher one. Oh yeah, you use the dark side point.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll take a dark point.
Roll
So
It's fitting.
Yeah,
what you're
you
doing
roll
is shit.
3,
two
take
first.
2 highest.
So roll 2 first, and you're gonna take the higher one, and then you will roll a third and take that.
It's 1 6. And then I'll
Okay.
6 chance.
then I roll one more.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is your dark side one.
You're fucking shitting.
A 5.
A 5.
Do the math again, make sure.
So, okay, so that's plus 6. So that's 21, 26.
26 matches.
Fucking hell.
26 matches?
Oh,
Yeah.
Beats it?
Pizza pizza?
I think he said a 27 to beat it, so you matched it.
So yeah, so you match it. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, I know they're in one of the caves they would have used, so they would have flown the ship into a geyser to hide it.
Geyser.
Do you know what kind of geyser it's in or where that geyser might
It's
be?
a place to start regardless. Kreedo, I shout out to the cockpit. Kreedo, we're looking for a geyser. One large enough to stow a ship in.
Okay, I'm on it.
Can I look out the cargo bay, essentially help look and do like a tactics check to help find it?
I don't think tactics would apply.
Galactic lore?
Do you have maybe perception? Either perception or like a nature.
Oh, they go that high? The dice go up to 18?
Wow.
29.
So you are gonna find probably 5 geysers in your area that would be large enough for a starship.
5.
I can see about 5 of them around us.
20% is good enough for me.
Okay.
And as a gambling man, 20%'s just fine. Hey, Kreedo, go ahead and close the bay door. I don't need to take a raise on this man.
Closing it. Okay. Let's go to a geyser.
All right.
Fucking hell.
I would like to go to the nearest one.
Okay. You head towards the nearest one. There's a large column of steam coming out of it.
Anything else noticeable about it?
No, you can't really see into it.
Can't see into it. Okay. I guess I'll get closer.
I mean, you get closer, but the steam is still pretty opaque.
Closer.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that as you're going into the geyser.
I wanted that to drag on for so long.
I was about to say.
Closer.
Oh my God.
It's like in a movie. Enhance.
Like, you both knew what was going on, and like Zakk was just like, I don't really want this to keep going, and Justin was all in.
Give me a pilot check.
That's a 19.
Why aren't you using your popcorn dice?
The popcorn. Oh.
He has new dice that he brought, and he's not using them.
So you are going to navigate down to this geyser and into the steam. And as you're piloting the white onyx, you do crash into the side of it. And then as you kind of react, you crash into the other side of it, and then you come down, and there is like a layer of water that the white onyx lands into. You can't see anything because that steam is still coming up, but you have successfully landed.
That's one way to do it, I suppose.
We have landed.
Well, the good thing is it's not our ship.
Yeah, you're not kidding. We've landed.
A little bumps here and there won't hurt.
Nothing you can't fix, right, Eneb?
I just paid this thing off.
So you're in the perfect economic position to do a little body work.
I think you'll survive.
I'm going to do some body work on you.
Oh, I'm sure. And then I would like to very aggressively grab the back of his shirt and go, all right, guys, let's get moving.
I'm ready to go.
Let's just be careful. We sense maybe if there's anyone close.
I guess I could do the sense again.
Doesn't really hurt.
No, 27. So I guess if any of those, I don't know if this is even the same mountain that we were sensing, but I guess I would be looking to see if there's any force sensitives like alarmingly close.
Probably, you don't sense any in the immediate vicinity. You would sense some a few kilometers away.
A few kilometers this way. Do we seek them out or avoid them?
They're not familiar, are they?
No. Okay, so you guys are in this layer of water. You are in the geyser. The ship is surrounded in steam.
Is there any safe way out?
I mean, you could walk through it.
Can you tell from the sensors if there's any cave networks attached to this?
Oh, I can give it a try.
The individuals I sense are a few miles from here. Not sure this is where we're meant to be.
That's 19.
There presumably is. You can't make a great map of them, though.
Yeah, well, there's caves around here, but I ain't got too clear of a shot.
Wherever we're going, they'll be meeting someone. There's no one here, I don't think.
Well, we got 4 more geysers, don't we? Let's take a peek around door number 2.
Before we go, I want to try one more time. If the Hound is in the caves, then perhaps they're headed somewhere. I am going to spend another force point, and I am going to Farsi again to see if I can track any difference between where they are. Typically, I don't think the end destination is a cave, so maybe they're using the caves to get somewhere. And that is a 30. I'm Farsiing on the Hound. I don't think I clarified that to you.
Okay.
I want to see if the Hound's location is moved.
So
I have a plus 18.
you do see the Hound. She is standing before what appears to be a Night Sister. And MAL'IA is no longer frozen in carbonite.
Oh.
She remains horizontal and unconscious, and she is floating above a stone table.
Oh, that's not good.
And a beat passes, and then several more Night Sisters enter the room, and they kind of surround MAL'IA.
I snap my eyes open. MAL'IA is out of stasis. I think it's some kind of ritual. We need to find Night Sisters.
Let's go.
They're force sensitive. I sense some not far from here.
How many did you sense in the room? Or see in the room?
At first there was one, but more came.
Okay, then we look for congregations of them.
Kreedo,
I'm starting the ship.
Start the ship. We need to get out of here.
I am going to try searching my feelings to see if searching other craters is a worthwhile investment. Like, will it turn out favorably?
Oh, I forgot that was a thing. That's cool.
Rolled 1.
You don't have failings.
16. And I'm...
Yeah, I mean, you find your connection to the Force sort of distorted by Dathomir's magics.
Does a 1 do a bad thing? Because the DC is 15, I should say.
So it would probably lead to favorable results.
I I think searching another crater might lead to something else. Some getting us closer.
Let's get this thing back in the air. I can at least see what directions we see craters, if they coincide with any of the force-sensitive presences I felt. Kreedo, come on.
I'm starting it.
You turned it off.
Pilot check.
Yeah, give me a pilot check to get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good one.
You did it, I think.
What would be... Oh, it's 29.
Yeah, you successfully get the White Onyx out of this crater. You emerge from this steam of geyser, and you are back above the planet.
So am I able to, in the direction I sensed that close presence, there were a couple kilometers, I think still, are there geysers anywhere in that proximity?
You are going to find clusters around near most of the geysers. You will find one that you know.
That one. Find a place to land.
Okay.
Does this one look big enough to fit a ship?
It seems significantly smaller than the White Onyx.
Shit.
Just ram it in.
Is there any
That's what she said.
clear spots nearby?
That looks to be a clearing, right? Over there?
He asserts, taking on the role of Dungeon Master.
Right over there, right? Let me check.
Yeah, give me a perception or a use computer.
Still better than you've been doing.
That is a
21.
Yeah.
So you will find a swamp nearby that would be suitable to land.
Perfect. There's a swamp nearby. That's the perfect spot to land. Let's go.
Let's take her down.
All right, set it down carefully, Kreedo.
We're probably going to be facing several of these Night Sisters. Diplomacy first, lightsaber second, Kinari.
I agree.
Malia's life is in danger, and we cannot waste any more time.
I can try diplomacy if you insist.
Or at least give us a chance to try it. I don't expect this to go well.
Nothing we've done so far has gone exactly well, so we'll figure it out as we go.
All right, take her down, Kreedo. Take her down.
I'm landing it.
Just TIE fighter this thing on Dagobah for us.
So you land the ship down into the swamp. What are you guys going to do with Eneb?
I think he comes with us.
If we leave him here, he'll no doubt be
Gone.
taken.
I would like to tie some rope to Eneb and then tie it around my wrist as well.
Okay.
Well, come on, pal. We got some walking to do. And
I
I'm
just
gonna...
gave him complete control over your accuracy in combat.
Oh,
No, commit to it.
I'm gonna tie him to my waist.
I love Zakk is just like, please, please. I shouldn't have said anything. Sorry,
I was
sorry.
like, oh yeah, I only do have the one arm.
That'd be fucking great, though.
Fair point.
Which is, it's growing back. It's probably only got a few days left.
Sure, I could tie it to my nub. No, I'm gonna tie him to my waist.
Okay.
Did you sense the Hound, or... Oh, you were searching for that.
I didn't see the Hound. No, I did see that. I was watching the Hound, and yes.
Yeah, okay.
She was standing with a Night Sister, MAL'IA, levitating over some kind of dark altar.
We need to hurry. I don't like the sound of any of this. I don't like this planet. We need to go.
I'm gonna viciously tug on the leash leading to Eneb, and I'm gonna tell him, you can walk first, just in case there's any mines or anything.
Oh, fine. And he will lead the way.
I'm assuming you got like gun to his back.
Yeah.
All right, so
3
yeah,
feet
we'd be
between
making
us.
our way towards the geyser, at least generally in that direction?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we are now in the wilds of Dathomir.
There was one other thing I wanted to do real quick. I want to go into the engine and see if there's a part I can easily remove and put back that without it, the ship wouldn't be able to start.
Give me a mechanics check.
You got it, boss. So this is going to be 22.
There we go. That's a bit better.
Sick. We're not going to be specific about it, but yeah, there's a part that you take out that you'd be easily be able to put
The
back
left phalange.
Yeah, the flux capacitor. Perfect.
Yeah, the left finger?
in. This plane doesn't even have a phalange.
This plane has no phalange. Delta Young.
Yeah.
It's from Friends.
Yeah.
That show that your grandpa watched.
I've seen one episode.
Yep.
Literally my favorite show.
Now that we have the flux capacitor, we're on our way to the geyser?
Yes.
Yes.
At least in that direction.
So
Okay.
it is nighttime. There is an eerie red glow coming off of the moons. As you make your way through the swamp, you are going to hear a very large creature moving along the horizon.
Everyone be on your guard. Let's be a little quiet. And I want to roll stealth, even though it's going to be bad.
Yeah, we gotta be stealthy from here. All of my tricks and shit. I don't have stealth moves.
Oh, you don't have pass without trace?
There is an equivalent to it. Could be worse, could be better.
12.
I got 16.
boy.
Yeah, 16.
9.
I got.
Fair enough, man.
Oof. The dice just says OOPH.
25.
Oh, that's not what we expected.
Yeah, it's not an oof moment at all.
The oof was how much math he had to do.
Yeah.
He's like, God, double
That was
digits.
it. That was it.
So who had the lowest stealth?
Kinari, I think 9.
Yeah, 9.
Okay. So you are going to hear a large roar that is significantly louder than the footsteps. And you are going to see a rancor through the trees.
There it is.
And then you're going to hear a voice coming from a different direction. What are you doing? You're going to attract them all here. Come, this way.
Okay.
I assume we don't see anyone if they're being stealthier than us. We just hear the voice.
Yep.
You don't have to ask me twice.
I'm going to go head towards that voice.
It's 100% a Dathomir witch casting some sort of temptation illusion, but I'll take her over a rancor.
I once again pull on Eneb's leash and go, you heard the person. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in that
You
direction.
guys pop through the swamp, past a couple of bushes and trees, and you will find a man who has dark red skin with black tattoos on it.
Fuck. Not necessarily that.
He is wearing very simple cloth garments and has a spear on his back.
All right.
And I am full fucking fledged Jedi Knight.
Yep. Well, say there, new friend. What might be your name?
My name is Kren Voss.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I think a galactic lore just got rolled, I'm guessing.
No, 11 to hide my lightsaber.
Ah.
So that will not be, well, I guess he has a roll an opposed perception. Yeah, he knows you have a lightsaber.
I'm gonna tip my hat to him and I'm gonna go, my name's Quroc Frodo. I'll let my compatriots introduce themselves. And oh, this guy who's tied to my waist, he's not important. Don't worry about him.
My name's Kinari.
Daelen Gault.
Call me Kreedo. Here's my card.
True businessman on the grind.
You learn from Gruel.
Yeah.
Truly.
Why would you bring a ship here? That rancor is on its way.
We're seeking our quarry. It was taken from us. This is as far as we were able to track them.
Where are you trying to get? Here, quick, come with me. And he's gonna kind of keep continuing to move while he's speaking to you.
We're in like a swampy area.
Yes.
I want to use telekinesis to try to find like the biggest dead log or move object, to find the biggest like dead log or boulder and try to just chuck it in the direction we're not going.
Okay.
And then take off after him.
Give me a use the force check.
Okay. So 28 gets me up to something of huge size.
Cool. Give me a description of what you want to do.
I think like in a swamp, I imagine like a dead tree not too far. And as he's talking, I just kind of close my eyes and lift it up. I have no doubt the way I'm dressed, he already gathers that I'm a Jedi. This is a way to flex on him and at the same time, hopefully throw the Rancor off the trail. So lifting the dead tree up, like chunks of mud and water drip from it. And then I'm just going to force push and it just goes flying and wrecks a tree, cracks, and a second later the tree like falls down. And then I'm just going to turn back to the group and say, we should get going now.
We should be. Yes, let's run.
He'll look at you and he'll ask, Why are you here? Why come to the Wildlands?
We're seeking a bounty hunter that calls themselves the Hound. We want to make, and I'm gonna nod my head at Eneb, an exchange.
He has someone of importance to us.
Very important.
Sorry to hear that. I don't know anyone named the Hound, but is there something I can do to help?
We know that they're meeting with some... I'm debating between which terms to use. I'm gonna say Night Sisters. I know that the Hound is meeting with Night Sisters.
At the mention of Night Sisters, he's going to spit onto the ground.
Unexpected. It was under my impression that the people of Dathomir were under servitude or had loyalty to the witches.
I escaped the witches. I am a free man now. So long as they don't find me.
We have not been a string of good luck, but perhaps this is the sign we've been waiting for.
Would you happen to know how to get to them, at the very least? We don't want to put you in danger.
I could help you get there if you are willing to help me get something.
What's that?
What do you need?
I'm looking for an amulet that once belonged to my family. It's in an old temple that is along the way to where I believe you're going.
Okay, well, we're happy to help as long as you could take us where we need to go.
I can help you navigate the mountains and the terrain. It's quite dangerous.
We should get going. I
Okay.
hate to ask, but I have reason to believe there is some sort of ritual being performed. I fear it is some kind of sacrifice. Our quarry levitating over an altar. Do you know anything of these witches' practices?
It sounds like it might be a baptism.
Baptism? They bring in new sisters this way, you mean?
Yes.
Over my dead body. We need to move.
I can't imagine, no.
Are there places of significance where these are done?
Yes, they would be done in one of the temples.
Let's go now.
Then we are definitely headed to the same place. We will get your amulet and take down any sisters we need to.
We must be very careful, though.
We should move now. We still have the cover of night.
So, as you guys move, you're going to head up into the mountains. It's very rocky terrain. You'd be moving at half speed through difficult terrain to get up through these mountains. There are some very rickety bridges you're going to come across. As you round a corner, you are going to spot a familiar figure.
Get fucked.
You're going to see Dorath Portard. He is walking around a corner away from you. And when you round that corner yourself, he seems to be gone.
No shot. No shot. Okay. Fuck, dude, no way.
No.
There's no way.
It's nightmares. The witches are in our minds already.
Oh. That's how gullible my ass is. I immediately felt, I was like, of course he's here. That's right, he would be.
I don't know that he's not.
He's dead. There's no way he could have survived that explosion.
Yeah.
No way he survived getting stabbed.
We keep moving, but stay alert.
All right.
I'm still not over it. Don't bring me to Dathomir. I would fall for hallucinations so quick. I'd be dead in seconds.
It's like we get to the boss and you have no energy cells left in your gun because you're just firing at fucking trees.
Exactly.
Rancors swarm you because you're loud as shit.
You continue up the path through the mountains. You guys are kind of navigating a very narrow crevice between two sides of the mountain. And along the distance, you will find Gruul.
Oh my god.
Gruul?
And he will...
Who the hell is this guy?
Watch your tongue or you'll be growing it back as well. He's a friend of ours.
He will dip behind a tree, and when you get to that tree, he is no longer there.
Why is this happening?
I just rest for a moment with my hand on the tree.
You were a piece of shit, but a good friend.
Not the piece of shit we deserved, but the one we needed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And you continue along for another 2 hours or so. You don't see any more visions, but you come to the entrance to a temple. This is the place. And as you look towards the door, Daelen, you are going to see MAL'IA. And she reaches out to you. Save me. and then she disappears.
Fuck, I'm already a half sprint towards her when she vanishes. I like skid in the dirt and like as she wisps away, it just blurs into the kicked up dust.
Careful, Daelen. We must be careful.
Carefulness is not something we can afford. We have no time, Kinari.
They're in our mind. You once told me these very things.
Patience is always the preferable path, but we have no other.
We didn't have another back then either. We have to be careful, though. We don't want to run into a trap.
Then we move carefully, but we move all the same.
I agree.
Let's go.
And you guys enter the temple, and you will come towards a stone door. This stone door stands tall and imposing, carved from a solid slab of granite with intricate weathered details etched into its surface. Along the edges, ancient runes snake their way up the frame, partially obscured by vines that have reclaimed portions of the structure. At the center, a massive circular medallion features a raised, spiraling sun design, radiating outward into a pattern of geometric shapes. The surface is uneven, worn by time, with patches of moss clinging to the cool stone. Heavy iron hinges, rusted but strong, disappear into the surrounding stonework, suggesting a door that has remained closed for centuries.
I don't think this'll work because I'm weak as shit, but the impulse tells me to push on the door to try to open it. I had just literally said we need to keep moving forward.
Give me a strength check.
Yeah. It's all right, guys.
Going to help.
I'm incredibly powerful.
I almost said, can I help? But I have one fucking arm. What am I gonna do?
You're probably better than me. 8.
The stone door will not move.
I'm sitting there without it budging, and I see Kinari walk up and place a hand on it as well.
I rolled a 22.
Although I think that just raises mine with the assist.
Okay, so you guys will open the door.
Oh!
And as you get through, you see the tall contour of a humanoid. As his outline walks towards you, you're going to see this figure looming large in imposing black armor, a fearsome silhouette that commands attention and respect. Their helmet is glossy and ominous, featuring a prominent angular dome and a broad, flat faceplate with deep-set eyes that emit an unsettling glow. The intricate design of his chest panel boasts various buttons and lights, each pulsing with a life of its own, while a flowing black cape billows behind him, adding to his menacing presence. His imposing figure is completed by a pair of armored gauntlets and heavy boots, which echo with each deliberate step, while the rhythmic sound of his mechanical breathing creates an atmosphere of dread and anticipation. And as he walks forward, he's going to speak. But it's not the voice you would anticipate. You hear Anakin Skywalker. Daelen, you lack conviction. You're taking too long. He will then turn around and descend further into the temple.
You all saw that, right? That's no vision.
That was the voice of Anakin.
Skywalker.
That wasn't him. I don't understand why his voice was coming out of that.
A message.
What are you taking too long for? What?
He's telling us there's no time.
We're taking too long.
Who is Skywalker's voice? Her vision is twisted by this horrid place.
Hey, Kreedo, you understand what show they're talking about? I don't have a goddamn clue what's happening.
That was the voice of one of the great knights of the Clone Wars, the Anakin Skywalker.
One of the few that could probably hold his own against Kinari in combat.
Well, looks like it. That suit of armor he's sporting's pretty nice.
That's not him, though.
Not
This
just
place
me,
has
he
distorted
matches-
it.
He matches wits with you in power as well.
Well, fair enough. He is...
Enough. We move.
Move.
We gotta go.
Cautiously, but how do you not follow that? Oh my god, we're being lured into a fucking trap.
there
right now.
anything-
I love it.
And it's fine. It's so cool. I will happily dance into this trap of how cool it is, dude.
Remember when season 2 TPK'd and they knew
Yeah.
what was happening?
Yeah, but they all loved it. They all had a great time.
Oh, Nightfall. I get it. Season 1 was a fuck up.
So, as you press on further into the temple, you will come into the artifact chamber. The heart of this temple, you see a amulet hovering above a stone cylinder. And appearing in front of it, a Night Sister appears, But she looks somehow familiar. She looks a little bit like MAL'IA, with pale skin, darkened tattoos, wearing red robes.
Witchcraft. This is witchcraft.
And she ignites a crimson lightsaber, and we will roll initiative.
Let's
Fucking
go.
hell. Jesus.
I don't want to do this.
Ain't no way this is the real thing, though.
Not
Ain't
a good
no
initiative
way.
roll.
Ain't no way, dog.
As she ignites her crimson blade, the appearances of Gruul, Dorath, Mechanical Anakin are going to appear, and they will all attack. Okay, Mechanican is going to step up and is going to bring his lightsaber down on Kinari. It'll be a 36.
Yeah, that'll hit. No matter what stat it's going for, it hits.
So he's going to do 24 points of damage to you.
Wish I had all my equipment.
24.
And he is going to say to you, I was told this would be a challenge.
I just talked shit about being able to hold my own against him. This is the worst.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
You caught me a little off guard.
I'm gonna stop in my tracks and take a full round action to look at Night Sister MAL'IA and watch her as I use my familiar foe skill.
Studying the way she moves. Don't you get like a bonus on this now? Yeah, that's fucking cool.
So this is where I'm at, Paden the player. This is totally outside of Quroc. Because Quroc doesn't really know anybody here, right? So he's got like no stake in the clan. So that makes it really hard to choose who I want to go after, because if like over here, if you want to have like you're having a cinematic thing with MAL'IA, but if you go up against Gruul and have a whole thing, then I want to choose someone else to go up against, and I don't know who I want to go after.
So, from an outside perspective, I did just shout like witchcraft when I saw the thing that drew a red lightsaber, and then so like Vader, Mechanican moved on Kinari, pretty big threat, and the Night Sister drew a lightsaber, and I seemed to call her out. He's hanging back and studying, and we haven't really gotten much from Gruul or Dorath.
All right, so I should probably...
You saw them both on the road leading up here, and we called them illusions to help set the scene for you.
Okay. I'll use my improved quick draw and then take aim, fire on...
Is improved free?
Yeah, it's like...
What?
It's like one...
That's crazy.
It's a gunslinger.
That's so cool.
So I'm gonna fire on Mechanican. All right. So that's gonna be a 26.
That will not hit him.
Holy buttholes.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
It probably just bounces off his fucking armor. He doesn't give a shit.
Oh, wait. Can I use a force point?
Yes.
Sick. So that's gonna be an additional 5. So that's 31.
That will not hit.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, okay.
we're calling him Mechanican, but we know who it is.
Yeah.
I think that would have missed case if it puts his power in perspective.
The ghost formerly known as Gruul.
It's just
He is going to approach Quroc. He is going to draw the conversation starter.
well, there's
Hurts from this
two in the
angle.
room.
Totally hurts from this side of the table.
They couldn't even get a replacement with 2 arms, and then he's going to shoot at you.
Oh my god. Oh, you got burned before you got shot. Jesus.
They couldn't even
So it's going
find
to
a
be
replacement with 2 arms.
24 against your reflex.
24 against... I have 27.
Nice. So the shot will miss you.
Let's go.
He shoots where your other arm would have been.
The one saving factor is Gruul is not well built.
He's all right built. He's meant to run and gun.
And now on initiative count 20, the Force will act. The room is going to begin shaking. I need everybody to make an athletic or an acrobatics check.
Definitely not my strength.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Damn. That's a bad one. 11.
10.
27.
18.
Did anyone get below a 15?
Yes.
Me and Kreedo.
Okay, so you two are now prone.
Buttholes.
Damn.
So Daelen just swept off his feet as the cave shakes about, falling to the ground. And I am going to hold up my hand above the ground and just bring it down as hard as I can, channeling the Force through me to cast Force Slam. Now, it is a 6-square cone. So I don't know the exact layout. I would like to definitely get Anakin in it, the Night Sister in it, and Dorath in it. So if that catches Kinari, I'll ignore it, and ridiculously, if it catches Gruul, I'm also going to ignore that. I'm not ready to fuck him up yet.
I got him.
Okay.
And
I don't think that's MAL'IA. I won't accept it.
Okay, so what does Force Slam do?
Sorry. So I'm going to use a Force check, and that's opposed to their Fortitude defense. It was really low. So I rolled a 23. I am going to use a Force point. So a Force points to add 2d6. Keeping 1. 3. They're both 4s. So that brings it up to a 27. Against Fortitude. It definitely, I know, doesn't hit Mechanican.
The only one you hit is the Night Sister.
Okay, that's fine. So she, I don't know if it does damage actually. Yes, 4d6 points of force damage, and they're knocked prone. 17 points of force damage, and they're knocked prone.
So as she's flying back and knocked prone, you will see that she disappears. And she may be removed from the turn order.
Ah. Night Sister magic. I don't think any of this is real.
I'm starting to think so myself.
And it is your turn, Kinari. God, we're gonna have to swing hard, even if it's a one hit on Mechanican. This is gonna be like an Avengers moment where we need to work together.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pull his fucking helmet off.
Fastball special.
I don't want to see mayonnaise.
I was going to go after MAL'IA, but I guess I've got time to spar with you again, and I'm gonna quick draw my lightsaber, and because of that, I don't get
Whose lightsaber?
That's tough.
I'm using it better than you ever did.
Oh! Damn. Mine's bigger.
It is yours.
That's what I mean. It's bigger than... Just hit him.
At least I have one.
29. I am going to spend a force point, because I don't think that'll be...
How many force points do you guys have left?
I have 10.
I'm down to 8.
32. Will that hit?
That will not hit.
Okay.
I am not going to take a dark side point. I feel like this is a moment where I need to stay calm. Seeing Gruul really calling back to the fight with Aegis and Dorath, and does not want to make the same mistakes of being aggressive and being overly confident. And he's going to say, as he swings, does he like one-handed, like just kind of like shove it off, I'm assuming?
Yes.
So like as he deflects it away, I am going to, I may not be able to hit you, but we can get you some other way. And I'm going to try and, it's a move action to shift? But I'm going to shift out of his range. And then do I still have some move, or is it just that?
You would be able to move 15 feet after you get out of his range.
Okay, I'm going to go into range with Gruul. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Dorath is actually who I'm going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Dorath will meet you there. He will ignite his lightsaber.
Round 3.
And he will move into strike. Kinari. It is a 49 against your reflex.
What in the actual fuck?
Glancing
How did
blow.
you roll that?
He has a wild base attack. I rolled a 19 on the die, and then he also has a bonus when he attacks Jedi.
So it could have been higher.
I'm gonna try and block. I'm not gonna be able to do it, I think, but I might as well.
Yeah, you would have to beat the 49. I mean, you could roll it and hope for a nat 20.
Yeah. I don't
I'd
think
give it
I
to you
even
on a
hit
nat
it with
20.
a nat 20. Oh, okay. I'm going to try and deflect. Kinari's not giving up. 16.
Okay, it was close. Good fight.
So that'd be 26 damage against you.
Whoa. How you looking?
Not bad.
Yeah, he's beefy.
I am 2 steps down the condition track.
Oh, boy. We'll figure this out. I've got a plan.
Oh, wait. No, I have damage reduction. I always forget this. I'm only 1 step.
Mechanican is going to move in on Kinari.
Dude, you're getting gang.
And he is going to have a flanking bonus.
Oh, flank.
Oh. Goodbye.
39.
39.
Yep.
I'm going to try and block again. I have a -5, right?
-1 for condition track and a -5 because it's your second block attempt this round.
I'm going to try it.
Yep.
I don't know if I can, but, you know, it's use the force, 15 plus 20, 35. I don't think I can. I'm going to go for a net 20, I guess. It's a 3.
It's a 3.
He was over a 1/7 of the way there.
He will bring his lightsaber down on you, and you are going to take 20 points of damage.
Okay. You know, what if on our turn we just win?
Yeah.
You guys like that?
And now the scene shifts over to Kreedo.
Well, I guess I'll get up off the ground, and I'm going to I believe I can still shoot, right? I believe so, yeah. Okay, I'm going to shoot at Mechanican. That
Nice
is
32 there.
That's a 20.
Yes, that will not hit Mechanican. You sort of fire wildly, and Vader just kind of sidesteps every single blast without breaking eye contact with Kinari.
I tried.
Okay. Man, I've been trying to work on this response this whole time. I've just been workshopping it. Replacement. You're assuming they wanted your role filled. And then I'm gonna take aim and fire.
That was cold.
Yep.
Shit.
That's great.
That's gonna be a 24 to shoot rule.
That will surpass Gruel's reflex of 23.
Boom.
Let's go.
I was not ready to see this again.
Okay, so the other thing is because I took aim and fired, it says deal extra damage for Deadeye. I have no idea what that means.
It's 1 more damage die.
So 17 damage.
Okay, as you shoot Gruel, Gruel will disappear
Beautiful.
and may be removed from the turn order.
Okay. And again, he was next. Perfect target.
And on this moment, you will see above that stone pillar where the amulet is hovering, that the amulet's going to begin to glow and it's going to change shape. And it has become the shape of a pyramid.
Oh, fuck off.
And that's the end of the
Have I
force's turn.
seen a pyramid like this before?
Yes.
Fuck. You know what's funny is I almost brought it with us, but I left it on our ship.
I don't remember.
I have a holocron back on our ship.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. I almost brought it because I'm like, what good bartering leverage that would have here if we get cornered by witches. But I was like, we're on the wrong ship. It is literally in a drawer under my bunk on our ship. Fuck.
Wherever that is at this point.
Well, someone's going to find it.
I don't even remember where it's
And they'll be like, oh, who's Darth Revan?
Damn.
Yep, that's cool.
That probably won't have any consequences.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
On the planet we were on, I think.
Navarro, was it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's on
I think
Navarro.
you're right.
Yeah. Well, so the next episode of Mandalorian is going to have some Dark Jedi who found a ship. Jesus Christ. After the Force is me. So this time, we are down to Dorath and Anakin, but Mechanican. And I can see that like everything we throw at them seems to just be fucking shrugged off. I know that Anakin is hella powerful. If this guy's even a fraction of him, then he's gonna be able to shrug off most things, but he doesn't seem to have Anakin's body. This seems to be someone else speaking with his voice. And from the wheezing and all that, I'm gonna hope that it is not as high of a reflex defense. So I am going to stand up to my feet, because I was still on the ground. And as I do, I'm grabbing a handful of dust off the ground. And as I throw it in the air, I'm gonna use the Force to just kind of suffocate Vader's faceplate with all of that dust and debris, casting blind. And as I do that, I'm gonna say, focus on him! And 25 against reflex, though.
That will not do it.
Force point. 26 against reflex.
That will not do it.
I'm better than Anakin.
Oh, I just realized something.
No, I just watched MAL'IA and Gruul die in front of me, and I've bragged about being better than Anakin. I'm taking a dark side point. 30 against reflex.
That will not beat it.
Fuck! Oh, damn. I thought he would be slower. Fucking holes. Okay, it's okay. We'll figure this out.
So you use the blind ability and throw all of this dirt, sand, which gets everywhere, and debris into the air surrounding the black armored man with Anakin Skywalker's voice, but it all just harmlessly wafts around him. And we will move over to Kinari.
I am going to, Kinari's going to, wipe some blood off of his mouth, and he is going to second wind and gain a quarter of his hit points, which is 26. So he's back up to 62. And then he is going to attack Dorath, I think. That's not bad. That'll be 26.
They woke up early.
That will not hit.
All right, I'm going to use a force point.
This place is making us fucking blinded.
Burn.
Well, except for Vader. He's not blinded. Fucker.
Fuck. 29.
Shall not hit.
I'm going to use another shift and just kind of put Dorath in between me and Vader.
You would not... Well...
Mechanically, the first square of shifting has to get you out of combat, and with two people flanking you, I think that's what Zakk's trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn my movement into a swift and use lightsaber defense. I can use my lightsaber to parry your opponent's attacks, gain a +1 deflection bonus to your reflex defense until the start of your next turn. I got a +1 in my reflex.
Okay.
There you go. All right, sorry. If your turn is over, then it is back to Dorath and then Annie. Oof. Oh, this is the death stretch now. It's the two of them back to back. But then we all get to go, aside from the Force interrupting us.
So Dorath in his dark robes will lunge forward, his red lightsaber blazing in this fierce arc, and it will bypass your lightsaber defense and strike you square in the chest. That is a natural 20.
You guys remember Kinari?
You are going to take 48 points of damage. That puts you a second step down the condition track.
Yep.
And then when Dorath crits, he moves you down 2 more steps. So you are now 4 steps down the condition track and have a -10 to all attacks, skill, and ability checks. In addition, your speed is also halved. If you are knocked down an additional step, you will be unconscious.
Jesus, you just got
So you're
handicapped.
48 damage, you said?
48.
14. I'm at 14 health. As Dorath swings down, or whatever he does, I just... I need help!
I'm coming, buddy.
As Dorath is hitting Kinari with his lightsaber, he is going to say, "You should have joined me on Kofragan 5. I could have made you into a powerful apprentice." And that'll be the end of his turn.
There is no world where I'd ever join you. I'd rather die.
The black armored foe will then double attack at Kinari. The first attack is going to miss you, but the second one will definitely hit you.
I'm gonna have to roll to block, but I've got a -10.
You have the combat capacity of an orphan.
5 + 1. I go down.
He's gonna hit you for 28 as he stabs you through the chest, and you will fall.
Fucking fuck.
So I am -14. I'm gonna spend a force point to not be negative. As he stabs me from behind, my arms are gonna go up like I've just and collapse forward to the ground.
After seeing that happen in front of my eyes, Kreedo's gonna pull out his vibro blade, and he's going to rush towards Mechanic with a powerful charge. I will be rushing towards.
Okay.
And I'll take a slight 21 + 12. I get an extra 2
from doing a powerful charge. 33. Does that hit?
Who are you going against?
Whoever has a 32.
Darth Vader.
Balls.
Did you spend a force point?
What?
Did you spend a force point?
No, not yet.
Kinari's dead, man. Go.
I will. I'll use.
Do it. Spend them all.
You roll 2 of these, right?
Yeah, but you pick the
And
highest.
take the higher.
Fuck. Well, I got a 2, so that's 33. So that's a 35.
Ooh, it's higher than I ever got.
Do you want to spend a dark side point?
Yes.
Oh, you didn't even think about it. I guess it's not as scary when you're not a
I guess
Jedi.
you haven't given him enough options.
What was it? Do I do the same thing?
You roll 1d6 and just keep that. 6. 41. Although I think we've gotten that high, haven't we?
Kreedo, please describe how the dark side allows you to tackle Darth Vader.
Oh, that's right. He's fucking coming at him with a knife.
As I rush towards this figure called Anakin that's in a mechanical suit that is terrifying, I feel such immense anger flow through my body that I stab right through the back of the chest piece and then vanishes. It vanishes?
Yes.
Vanishes?
Just add that part in.
13.
Yes, he disappears. Dark Mechanic disappears.
Oh shit, I'm striking him from initiative. Oh my god. Are you done? Are you moving?
And I'm gonna
Oh, you charged anyways, didn't you?
charge as he disappears. I fling the blade.
So we just got Dorath left, right?
And I'm still very concerned about what that holocron is doing.
That's fair. But I don't know what that is. So
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot Dorath.
Well, let's leave it at this. Please take care of Dorath before it does something or I do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think now that Annie's gone, I'm not as threatened, but I was definitely about to go grab that fucking thing.
Take aim and fire at Dorath. I should have trusted it. Let's go.
You did.
So that's going to be 32.
Against Dorath?
Yeah.
That will not hit.
I will spend a force point, sir. Thank you very much.
He's draining us.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing from season 1.
I will spend a dark side point. Okay, so that's 3 more added on it.
Describe how the dark side allows you to kill Dorath Portard.
Woo! So, as I take aim at Dorath, I feel this dark urge come over me. And I'm almost a little too hasty with the trigger. And as I pull and I fire right through Dorath and he turns to dust, I start to kind of laugh and snicker to myself a little bit before like cooling myself off and straightening myself up.
Fucking hell, dude.
So we are now out of combat, but Kinari, while you're unconscious, give me a memory.
I want to recall back to me sparring with Anakin.
Oh, brutal.
Me and Anakin are sparring, and I would imagine this is when I'm still like a young Jedi Knight. I've trained very hard, but you can see Anakin just effortlessly deflecting every blow I come at his way. I attack quickly, I attack forcefully, I come at him in as many different ways as I can, and it just feels like nothing comes through. Every blow is deflected, everything I try is futile.
So if we're out of combat, I want to approach this object that was about to do something. By my timing, it was about to do something, and I'm concerned.
As you make your way up there, you're very cautious, stepping slowly, afraid you might trip something off. Kren is going to come from behind you, grab the holocron, stuff it into his robes, and that'll be it. Thank you so much for your help. Let's get your friend taken care of, and then I'll get you on your way.
Fucking fuck. I just need to back pocket that for a second. Fuck. I'm gonna run over to Kinari and You used a force point to stabilize already?
Yes.
So fuck, do we have anything we can use? I don't have stim packs. And you're the one with fucking essence, or not essence transfer, but you're the one that can heal people. Do any of you know any medicine? Have stim packs? Stim packs, not stim packs. Med kits, med packs.
I can treat injuries. To my best. I'll do my best.
I think that takes time. Fuck me. Does anyone know where the closest Bacna tank is?
If you get me into a trance, I can heal double the amount I normally would per hour.
Rob, give me a medicine check.
I got the 15, it says, 16. So you get...
Got force points?
Hit points equal to your character level, so 11 plus 1, so it'd be 12 hit points.
Plus what you exceed, so...
Which is 1, so...
If you want to roll force point for force...
Actually, I'm going to, because with the encounter ended, I get one of the ones I spent back, so I'm going to immediately turn and spend that to heal you up.
Built him to spend these.
So 5 more, so you're up 17 hit points. It's not much, but worth it.
How many can trance?
Oh my gosh. The transfer goes the other way. He bleeds himself to heal us.
He can't trance to heal himself?
Oh, trance.
Yeah, you would start at 0, but you're gonna be still 4 steps down the condition track.
Is everything done?
We are still standing now.
Fuck. That really hurt.
I suppose you were right. He was stronger than both of us.
Just a bit.
Can you move?
Yeah, I think I can.
Perhaps...
I need to take a little bit of time to recover.
We'll keep moving. You stay back. Gather your strength. Fight only when needed.
While the 2 Jedi are having their moment, I'm going to say to Kreedo, I'm going to go, "Hey, Kreedo, I think they owe you a lightsaber after that work with your knife you just did."
I tried my best. I'm glad you're still here, buddy.
I am too. Fuck.
And Kren, you know that's no amulet. I know what that is.
As you turn around, you find that Kren is gone.
Fucking
Even his footprints are missing, as if he was never there to begin with.
Oh, of course.
But on the floor, on this stone cave floor, you find a map.
Fuck.
I have had it with these visions. This place is madness. But I'm still gonna pick up the map and look at it.
And if you're reading it correctly, it is going to take you to what you believe is a Night Sister temple.
I don't know if this can be trusted, but I don't know what else we have to go on. It looks like this shows us the way, but we should expect another trap.
Let's go. Let's keep going.
Well, you might be unsure about this map, but as a gambling man, X marks the spot.
Then we need to get moving. And now.
We gotta keep going. MAL'IA waits.
And Daelen, you're going to hear a voice, but just you, only inside your head. Daelen, you have to run. It's a trap. And that's where we'll end it.
Oh, that felt so good.
Oh my god, that was a good fucking one. Jesus.
Yeah. And dude, talk about scratching an itch. It felt so good to be back in the system again.
Yeah, oh my god. Like riding a bike.
Yes. I missed it so much.
You've just finished chapter 20 of the Book of Daelen Gault. The Book of Daelen Gault stars Rob Hunter as Daelen Gault, Justin Chapman as Kreedo, Richard Caposell as Kinari, Paden Castle as Quroc, and myself, Zakk Saam as the Galaxy Master. We'll be back in just 2 weeks with chapter 21. If you want to get ad-free episodes, exclusive content, and more, consider joining our subscription community at patreon.com/nightfall_podcast. And if you're already doom scrolling, follow us at Nightfall Media on Instagram and Twitter for access to full episodes, bonus content, and more. If you're as loud and opinionated as we are, consider dropping us a review to help boost this episode or spice up the group chat by sharing it with friends, family, or the randoms you want to be in on this. Star Wars Nightfall is a Nightfall Media production. For more information, check out nightfallmedia.io or starwarsnightfall.com.
I'm gonna shoot everybody at the same time, and it's my secret ability.
I'm just making.
Oh, I thought you actually hurt yourself. All of us did. That was the best acting you've ever done in your entire life. Holy shit. God.
We were all very concerned.
Yeah.
Greetings, bearded brethren. Do you ever feel like your beard isn't living up to its true Viking potential?
Aye, indeed. If your beard feels more like a patchy sea rat than a glorious mane of a Norse warrior, then we've got just the remedy for you.
Introducing the Beard Struggle, the ultimate grooming solution for the modern Viking. Their premium beard oils, balms, and brushes are crafted to tame and nourish even the wildest of beards, turning your scraggly mess into a majestic masterpiece.
I've tried countless beard products over the years, but nothing compares to the Beard Struggle. My beard has never looked or felt more battle ready. It's softer, fuller, and the scent, absolutely legendary.
So, if you want to join the ranks of well-groomed Norsemen, head over to thebeardstruggle.com today. And here's a special treat for our fellow warriors. Use promo code NIGHTFALL at checkout to get 20% off your order. Trust us, your beard will thank you.
The Beard Struggle, because every beard deserves the glory of a true Viking.